Hello, everyone. Welcome to this reading. My name is Mira, and this is Age of Aquarius Oracle. Hmm. Today, I was called to do a reading, and I was guided to pull a couple of cards. And after I pulled those cards, I cleansed the space, I connected with the energy, and I pulled the cards. Oh, I am actually in the middle of, well, in the middle. It takes me more than one day, unfortunately, to do a pick a card reading with some extended content about this trickster. Where in your life do you experience self sabotage or unexpected challenges, and what lessons are hidden in this moment? And I feel that actually that might be maybe I don't know. I only did a group one, but I think it might be for people from that collective because that was about, especially the extended version, about ego death. From Dark Alchemy, that is Massa Confusa. And when I shuffled the deck today, Dissolution and the Void came out with calcification on the bottom, and I was guided to take this card as well. And then I shuffled how is it called in English? I have a Czech version. This is uh, Hidden Realms, something wisdom. Wait a second, I have some wisdom of the Hidden Realms oracle cards, and this card Phoenix came out. Extremely fitting. I if I don't when I'm well if this reading isn't too long, then I'll read it on the bottom. But it's pretty self-explanatory without reading anything. But maybe there is a message for you. 29. It is about resurrection and surrender to change. And what I got from this card is, the calcification, which is the overarching energy that what's maybe led to this is calcification. And calcification speaks about, um, well, it's a great operation of fire, things heating up. It can mean also desire. It's basically fire. But what I got from the energy but I just want to say that I didn't feel the anger or anything, but when I'm in this energy, it actually felt really nice. Like feel angelic energy around, mm, very peaceful. So you have a great team of spirit guides, I think, or you are out of this energy, maybe, but I don't know. Oh, my hands are leaving prints. I have a lot of cream on my hands because they're extremely dry. Okay, so the anger. I think anger or frustration or just dissatisfaction with this reality is or led somehow maybe to some sort of spiritual awakening, or if you don't want to call it spiritual awakening, then some sort of internal realization that there is something else, something more, that maybe the realization that you are a conscious creator of your reality, which led to, well, sort of realization that then what what the F am I doing here? This dissatisfaction with and again I'm kind of being, yeah, reminded of a card from my deck, which, well, isn't finished yet at all, but speaks about it, you don't you shouldn't, or you can't judge where you were going in the dark. So whatever happened in the past happened. Now this is the state you currently in. That's what I'm getting. Dissolution and void. Because in order for us to be reformed, we need first to break down. And I know that this may be very well, uncomfortable is a, yeah, mild word. It can be very painful even, but it varies. You know, I'm not going to say that if it's not painful, it's not real, right? Not at all. It's just my experience was like that, and that's basically all I have. My limited experience, and maybe some other experiences from other people or books. In any case, you are now in the void, or in the process of reforming again. And this is maybe some unexpected challenges that you're facing, or we'll see what will come out, what are the messages that you need to hear right now. But if this sounds like something you are going through, then this may be your reading. Only take what resonates, leave it if it doesn't. Right, and I want to point it out. I checked the description of the cards, of course, before I turned on the camera. And look, the flame initiates sacred change, and eventually the phoenix rises. It was actually before I shuffled out this card, Phoenix, from that deck, and I didn't understand why am I being guided to use this deck. I don't like to use it because it's Czech, and well, this is a channel that is in English, but well, it is what it is, and it's extremely fitting. So I'm going to pull a couple of these oracle cards first. Oh, the guidebook. So, what are the messages that you need to hear right now? Getting them. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Your energy field is a little bit distorted, or there are some external energies that are pulling on you. What are the messages? What do we need to talk about? Mm. Oh, so many. Oh God. Okay, okay. Soulmate again, storm. All right, so I don't know. I hope that this reading is for one of my two lovely subscribers that I have currently and future subscribers that are going through similar, but this is kind of these cards held soulmate and the I don't know, they keep coming up. I'm not sure, but I think that this all is still in frame, if I remember correctly. Okay, so soulmate. I don't know how that fits for all of you. It's maybe for some people it is meeting counterpart that actually can cause this dissolution and avoid the sudden realization that there is another part of my soul and the connections that we had, you had until now, were, well, incredibly superficial. Uh, uh, I'm blind, I'm getting, I don't know why. Maybe this is a word that you use to describe it. Then we have storm. Well, definitely. It, the maybe the energy that I was, and there are many sources of this disturbing energy I just mentioned. We have princess, communication in reverse, persistence in reverse, winter in reverse, and health. So winter basically is about introspection, right? Going inside. Health is about taking care of oneself. A persistence, right? Persistence is about being persistent. Let me check if there is anything. Anything else? Right, I communication and princess. I don't know. I mean, yes, I put them together because I don't know. Magic guide in my hands. So communication is reverse. So it looks like, for those people that this part resonates, or maybe for all of you, I don't know. You know who your princess is, but you are not talking. Why not? Maybe it's not important. Maybe it's just for you to know that this is you. And I just wanted to also officially announce that releasing my resistance towards love reading, even though I'm not going to start a channel that is going to be only about love or something like that. But in the previous reading, I said that I don't like to do love readings, and then blah, 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 lots of stuff. And I didn't go into the reasons, and I'm not going to go into those now. But I always knew, or well, always, since stepping on this path of awakening, is that we are here on this earth to love, and the relationship with and the connections we have, whether romantic or not, are the most important thing. It's the why we are here. It's the how we can actually enjoy life through love and through connection. So, and I mean, I always had the idea that if it comes out in a reading, then it comes out. But I think that there was a block inside of me that didn't want to, and I think I sometimes try to, or maybe, and that's how I felt it, blamed it on the energy, because I mean, if you are my part of my collective, then why couldn't be true, right? That you are also somewhat resistant to this lovey-dovey, too much boo-boo, twin flamey, or something like that. And I understand. I do understand. Some people find it fantastic and amazing, and some people have this idea that I, it's scary. It is. Let's let's face it. It is scary. All right. Um, what was I? Oh, right, about the storm. This is sort of a tower card. So I don't know if that already happened or not, but I kind of feel like let's do it. Let's leave. I wanted to do a spread, and I mean we still can, but those cards have messages more than I already said. I feel like, so I'm going to pull a couple of tarot cards to basically expand on what's on the table. And we didn't really talk about this situation here. This is what I got from this. This is mainly about, before we jump into details, it is mainly about you taking care of yourself and finding a routine, because this is something that is brand new for you, that you have to find a routine how to take care of yourself from spiritual point of view, to take care of your body, soul, and mind from spiritual point of view. That means things that you do, when you do them, what you eat, some energy cleansing, salt baths, maybe at least walks or exercise that your body enjoys, things like that. Oh, we will talk about this later. Maybe let's go into this love stuff. So, out of the way. Can we ask who is? I think I have. Let's make it a little bit fun, because I don't know. Yes, this is very heavy. I understand. You're a blob of black goo, or you are growing new bones in fire from ashes. So maybe you do need a little bit of. Oh, let's roll dice as well. Maybe you need a little bit of pick me up. At least that's what I'm getting, because as I said, maybe it's your spirit guides are trying to cheer you up or something like that. I don't know. It's like the energy is tickling. I I can't describe it in other. Okay, but I wanted to use the other dice, other story dice, and I wanted to order more. Okay, there are no runes in this, but that's okay. Castle. Okay. Oh, okay. A king here, or queen, but I don't know. Getting king. Castle down here. Hmm. Taurus, second house, and sun. Well, Taurus is the ruler of the second house, and it's about money, work, income, daily routines. Maybe this is something you're working on. I mean, it landed on the storm. Let me put away the other dice. Then we have a brain and a cauldron. So your princess is a smart witch? Is that a brain or what is it? I see it as a brain. Maybe it's something completely else. I, mm, I get what I get. Don't question it. I thought that this is a head of. I don't. Oh, it's a helmet, right? Because this is how you protect yourself. Yes, your spiritual helmet resides here, and the sun. Sun is the core, self, the ego, vitality, identity, and a monkey. Monkey is a smart animal, resourceful. And then we have here some between the Taurus and the second house. Just, material possessions, job priorities. There's music and there is this, I can't remember how they called. Clockworks. You know, maybe something. And there is this gem as well in this card. And I think this card also came out. I don't know for in what reading, but I do remember pointing this diamond out because the storm, the tower moment, usually is for us, not against us. It is happening through us and for us. Something with the music, facing the music. Are you facing the music? Are you creating the music? Hmm? Okay. Just going to leave it somewhat outside. Right. And this angry face, I don't know. Is this a screen? I'm getting something with a screen. Oh, it's an under communication. I don't know. Something didn't work. Technical problems, maybe. I don't know. So let's see what can we. I mean, if you know who your princess is, so or prince, you know. So, is there anything we should know about the soulmate situation? Is there a message you need to hear? Believe it. Hmm. Queen of Cups, Six of Wands in reverse, and Five of Swords. Pretty cruel, Five of Swords. The woman in white is actually chained to the tree with one hand, and there are two daggers in her back. And there's another woman, redhead, with another sword, and two other on the floor. She's on a roll, and it fell on the communication. She's blocking the communication, and yeah, and the castle was back between the king and the castle. Is all this because this flew out. Very symbolic. Okay, so yeah, Queen of Cups. This emotional, loving, beautiful being. Mm, Such a mothering, but also, attractive energy. Everybody wants to be in her presence because, that's the princess. They look even similar. And actually, this looks similar. Well, her hair is darker, but it's the white dress as well. So maybe that's her. I don't know who this redhead is or what kind of energy it represents, but it's something. And we have Six of Wands in reverse. This is not you not feeling appreciated, maybe by this Queen of Cups or by this other energy or both. I don't know. What I'm getting is that this is not. Mm, Okay, I wanted to say not a union yet. I mean, of course, if this is just you realizing it, or hmm, I don't know. There's such a confused energy around this right now, which is maybe what you feel right now. Maybe not believing that this is real, or what does it all mean, and or what to do with this information. Okay, let's clarify the princess. Clarify the princess. Ten of Wands. Uh, uh, uh. Ace of Pentacles. It's not something that got off the ground, but with the Ten of Wands, it's like the last push or end of something. Two of Pentacles in reverse, King of Wands crossing. There is someone else. You think there is someone else. And also, somehow, this is with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. You feel that this is not something that could work. Okay. You know, I won't tell you what to do. Your spirit guides won't tell you what to do. You do you. You are the creator of your path. I don't know. I was thinking recently, if our journey is really that predetermined, or how much free will we have. And I don't know. I didn't come to a conclusion, but I know that I can't stand the idea of you know Robert Sapolsky, that the professor that says that, well, everything is basically predetermined and so on. And I was thinking about it then, even before a couple of years back, that I don't believe that, and I refuse to believe that we don't have free will. On the other hand, when we are unconscious and just reacting out of ego, then I do believe that this is quite determined upfront, unless we become a conscious creator of our reality. And then the real free will comes in. And that is actually very simple, and it's in every moment of our life is choose love. Accept what is, go with the flow. And I know that is hard. At least at first, it is extremely hard. It was for me to stop the automatic reactions of the ego, to stop slipping back to the old pattern. And I don't know, I mentioned it, I think, in more than one video already, that I did repeat a cycle. because I don't know why. I chose to, I needed to, I needed a lesson. Maybe I needed a lesson in order to remind you that that's not to do it, or to warn you not to do it, or maybe how to go about it so it doesn't happen to you with the self-care. How careful you need to be what you allow in your energy, and that is, as I mentioned, things you eat, things you do, things you watch, read, what you allow in your attention. I mean, when I say in your energy, yeah, it sounds too woo, but it's this, right? On a practical level, it represents what you consume. Hmm. I was just about to ask you what what is your princess doing on, or how does she feels, or I don't know if you want this. If you do, then let me know. Maybe I can then branch off in another reading about this love situation. Even though I don't know, maybe I already did in previous readings, didn't I? I don't know. I don't remember my readings really. I don't remember anything. Well, it is the most important stuff I do. Let's clarify the communication. Why is the communication in reverse? I'm curious. I have to. Oh, for once, the trolley for once. Mm. Wasn't that before on the bottom? And I looked at it and oh, Five of Pentacles. What was it? Four of Cups. All right. It's the Four of Cups that came out actually in the reading with a trickster for group one. And based on this card was the extended. So now I really do believe that this is the reading for the group one. I, well, probably won't be ready by the time I'm posting this, but maybe I can link it later in the description box. Okay, so let's unpack this. Communication. I asked why is it in reverse, and we got Four of Wands, which usually is a card of celebration, home, stability. That's 1111, and this is well, the troll here is under very shabby bridge, and with a fire. It's like water under the bridge. Water under the bridge. Really? It's like it's an old thing, or it's been too long. Oh, my sweet little, well, not little, the cat I found at dumpsters. She just came in and lay down under the table. Okay. and Four of Cups. I don't remember at all what was the extended about. Not a single thing. I was, trying to think if I can hint anything. I don't remember, so probably not important. But um, what I mean, the Four of Cups is being bored or not interested in what is available. Usually there is a right, and I made a mistake, and I talked about this Four of Cups as it would be Five of Cups in the rider way, but it doesn't really matter because in some interpretations of Four of Cups, there are three cups are spilled over and one is standing and so on, and it's not the same as in Five of Cups. But the point is that there is something else that you don't see or don't know or are not considering, and that's oh, there's a rabbit. That rabbit. Okay, that he's bringing her. Okay, you have something to offer that either you don't even see as valuable. I don't know. Or you feel like you don't have enough to offer. Maybe, yeah, with the Five of Pentacles on material level, but that's not what, you know, true connection is about. But mainly, it is maybe because, I mean, if you are not financially stable right now, it's just because you were not aligned. Oh, and the light, the candle went out. The one in the water. Yeah, because the water is cold, I think. The wax wasn't melting really. I wanted to put warm water in there. I don't know why I didn't. I know about this. Okay. Warm water, warm water. It's like, yeah. You have to discover something that you lost. Rediscover something that you think it's that no one is would be interested in, or because it's not true. It is valuable, whatever you have to offer. It's the Ten of Cups. It's the thing. I don't know. The love, the true partnership, the connection, true connection. That is what matters. Honesty, authenticity, respect. Oh, hair, a lot of hair. Okay. Is there anything else about it? Oh, that's what you were angry about. Hmm. Okay, let's move on before this gets too long. And I'm sorry that I get silent sometimes. I just, got to think. So, yeah, the the message from your spirit guides definitely is that you have a lot to offer, and the material realm, or well, your financial stability is something that is reflecting to you, that you are not aligned as well. That is maybe one part of why um, where you see that this satisfaction that I was mentioning earlier with with life and with what is. Okay, let's. So, oh, this is a little darker. Never mind. When I was turning off the camera, I realized that the storage was full, and this part of the reading did not record at all. But I'm choosing to see it as a good thing. Maybe I said some things I shouldn't say. Maybe I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Um, we're choosing to believe that rejection is protection. Everything bad that happened for a reason, either for in order for us to learn a lesson, or to see something that we didn't see until now, or I don't know, something. In any case, I want to finish the reading, of course, so I'll recap in less detail because the reading is too long already. What was coming through with these cards. So the storm, I said it was like a tower moment, and it was in the second house, which is about money, work, income, routines, values, a lot of things, right? So I was saying that maybe it's a job. Maybe you are being let off because for whatever reasons. But it may be, or I think it's affecting more than one area of your life, and then the High Priestess and Knight of Cups in reverse came out together as a clarifier when I asked about the storm. And the High Priestess is about, well, mainly about being authentically self. It's our authentic expression. It's who we really are on a soul level, not the programming that we received. This is what the Knight of Cups in reverse is here. This is talking about no longer seeking the external validation, not being jealous about things other people have, not caring what other people think in general. And this is sometimes not easy to completely let off because, and I don't know, this is maybe, yeah, a topic for another time. So I'm not going to go into this because, as I said, it's too long. But maybe one day or if I extend on this. I don't know. I'm not sure. Or maybe if I do a part one, if anyone is interested. Right. And she holds a scroll with writing tarot. I think this is mainly about you stepping on the fool's journey, maybe for the first time. Okay. Then we got Knight of Swords, which is and World in Reverse, which is I was talking about what came through as direct download was a decisive action, a decision, something you decided that this is maybe not how you want to continue living with the world in reverse, but it's a little bit also talking about not trusting in oneself, or not being maybe ready, or thinking that you are not ready to for such a huge change, but you know that you don't want to repeat the cycle, because that came out then later. And we have a Eight of Swords and Nine of Cups. Eight of Swords is about be feeling stuck, but this is a perceived stuckness. This is about swords. This is thoughts. This is what we tell ourselves, the stories that we tell ourselves. But I can't. You know, tell you the stories I've been saying to myself when I was in this kind of situation, that do you really think that you can be an artist or a tarot reader on YouTube? Who would listen to you? I don't know. Maybe there is someone. I hope so. I choose to believe that you are there, out there. And with the Nine of Cups is it's the promise from universe and from spirit. You can have whatever you want. You just have to align with it. The true authentic self will naturally attract what's best for you. And I know it's easier said than done. So, yeah, I'm still working on it myself. So, it's a process, it's a long process. Maybe it's a lifelong process. And we're here for the ride, for the journey. There is no specific end goal, right? Because we keep moving the end post always. Okay. And then the last part of the reading was about setting up some sort of routine that will take care of your energy body. What do you allow? Well, and if energy body sounds too woo woo, then let's say what do you consume when it comes to food, when it comes to what you read, what you watch, who are you talking to, who are you meeting, where are you going, where are you working, how are you working out when it comes to movement. And it's basically about finding what fits you. The first card that came out was Two of Wands in reverse, and this is basically what came through for me was that you have no idea where to start because maybe you don't know anything about these things at all, and that's okay. Important was what came through as a message is not to. You can get inspired by anyone. You can check out what other people are doing. And in the first read, I think I was also mentioning what I'm doing, but I'm not going to go into it again. But it's basically finding a type of movement that you like, exercise, something that you truly, truly enjoy. And well, when it comes to food and other, I don't know, entertainment or something like that, listen to your intuition first and foremost. You are a unique individual, and whatever suits other people or suits me does not necessarily suit you. So find whatever is most suitable for you. And then we had the Wheel of Fortune and Six of Swords, and this is what I mentioned earlier because this is how you protect yourself also not to fall back into old patterns, old cycles. It would be excellent if you got into meditation. Now I'm being guided to mention it. You can learn to meditate. There are many excellent resources on the internet. Maybe I'll link something that I like to listen to, some creators, some meditations. But you can also do it in your living room and focus on the noise of your fridge and meditate on that. Just focusing on the noise of the fridge or some other appliance that is doing some persistent noise. And there will be other noises, maybe from outside, neighbors, and so on. Doesn't matter. Just keep focusing on that one. And Six of Swords, it is about moving to calmer waters. Even though in this card, I could have checked it, but I didn't. It's like there is a baby that is being taken away. Mm. But as I said, Six of Swords in general is about moving to calmer waters, brighter future. Yeah. Okay. If you're still here, thank you. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. I hope you felt seen and heard. If you liked this reading, please like or leave me a comment. And I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.